I can't believe it's $60. That makes me man.
$60 what?
For that freaking Dynasty Warrior game.
I know it's 70.
The age of putting $60 on a block. Oh, what is it? We not Blockbuster. What's that other place that got closed down that used to rent movies and games in 2000?
Blockbuster.
Gamefly? Blockbuster?
Oh yeah, okay, it was Blockbuster. Yeah,
Redbox?
no Blockbuster. Yeah, that's like a Blockbuster game, bro. Like that's a game you play for 3 days, and then you're like, I got the fill. Because I don't know, I'm not unless is the story amazing? Because I think it isn't just
It's,
a history. Which I
it's
mean,
just
I'm for
history
history.
redone the whole time. It's a lot of history though.
This is just
And
seem
also it
like
has, as you can tell, it also has RPG elements to it now.
So in a similar game to that, I would say is like Warhammer 40K that came out, Space Marines. You would say that's $20 too?
the newest one that just came out.
Yeah, yeah.
That one, I think as long as it doesn't sell above $40, it's fine. It's because I'm thinking for the person who does not know they're not a fan of the franchise. Because if you're a fan of the franchise, like that Dynasty War, because it has a long lineage of the game, you're like, oh, okay, I've always bought Dynasty War. I don't mind the $60 incursion. But if I'm a new guy and I see this, I'm thinking I'm not paying $60 for that. Like Dragon Ball is not a $60 worth game, but because of what Dragon Ball is, and because of like the gameplay was actually better than the last Dragon Ball, I was okay. I'm fine shelling out $60. But I think $60 now is kind of a hard ask because everybody's poor and down bad, and I think most people are realizing that a game can survive not selling $60 if you don't like. I mean, unless you're making like a revolutionary game where you're really bad with how you made the game. Because I think of like Veilguard. Like Veilguard had to do $60 because they spent too many resources on it, but nothing really heavily changed, which is
I mean,
unfortunate.
all I got from your argument was if you're not a fan of the series, it shouldn't be $60.
Yeah, if you're not a fan of the series and there's no real innovative change, because like when I think of a $60 game now, I expect so much more because the bar of entertainment is already so high, and there's already low-level games that meet the same bar of entertainment as a AAA. Like there's probably more people who will play Balatro than they're playing Veilguard. So that's why I think the price difference is important now, because if you're AAA, it's not just buy the game once, is buy into my franchise. So it makes more sense to sell me your franchise low, so that way I'll buy your next game going onward. And if the game is well received, then I'm okay with you increasing the price because I know the quality of the game is very high. You know, that's
What
why I
if
think
you
a
just
very few
started at
games
the
can do it.
beginning?
Like you're a new game,
Like you're a brand new game, yeah.
then you definitely can't sell 60 unless you're bringing like some type of new level quality and you match like that of a AAA game's like quality. Because the only thing like what's the only one that was a new game that did that? Wukong, because they were an indie studio and they matched the quality very close to Elden Ring, and you wouldn't guess they were like an indie. But yeah, that's probably the only way. If you don't match the level of entertainment people are seeking for, I think most people would just think like I'm not spending an entire $60 on it because I'll just wait for a Steam sale and buy the game I wanted to play for $30. Dun, dun,
So
dun.
how's everyone feeling? Ready to start this?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, man. That's
Okay.
I feel you should go more into that, but I don't
Okay.
have time.
Okay. I'm gonna kick it off.
Take it off!
All
go
right.
ahead, host.
Yeah, take it off. I mean, kick it off.
Quiet on
Sorry.
set. Quiet on set. Quiet on set. Quiet on set. Oh my god.
Oh my god, we're already disappointment kick off. Like we kicked the ball, but it's like it bounced towards us, not to them, the enemy team.
What? I'm gonna
Yeah,
start.
the
I'm gonna
ball.
start it off now.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah. All
thought you
right.
started off already.
No, 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 no. I had to say
This is the
hello.
prelude.
Yeah.
So,
Into
right.
that intro edit.
You can call me. You can call me whatever you like, man.
All right, home slice.
All right, man. Hold the skillet. Mm.
Skrill it. I don't know. Should I have an intro now? I feel like I don't need an intro anymore.
You mean
That
you
one
need
intro
intro?
was so
You got
good.
you got intro the guests and stuff.
All right, fine. Okay, ready?
You're the
I'm gonna.
host.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Wandering Stone Podcast. And this is episode 5. It is kind of crazy because I feel like it's been, like I said last episode, a lot more than 5 episodes. But here we are once again, running it back with my other host, Ebenezer.
Hey, we're back for another one.
And this episode is kind of a doozy because we actually have an extra person with us today. Some might call him a guest. Some might introduce him as Justin, because that's his name.
What?
Say hi, Justin.
Look, hi. Hello. My name is Justin. What?
I was hoping to introduce you as Justin because that's your name.
Yeah, you were correct.
All right, see, I got that right. Let's go.
Anything else? Anything else?
Justin is my cousin and a dear friend of ours. We know each other for a long time. And, you know, it's just been one of those things where, honestly, this podcast could have happened with more people. But to shrink it down into a smaller group, I had to just pick Ebenezer. And so,
You would have taken my slot.
yeah, honestly,
Hearing that?
yeah. You would have took your slot. But it's okay because Justin is going to be a reoccurring guest. So don't worry, dear listeners. We know you like him. He's gonna come back. You don't have to write the letters.
Well, first
You'll
of
learn
all,
to
we
love
didn't
him.
we didn't establish me yet. This is still my first episode, so we don't
Already
know if I
warning
should
them.
be deserving of a guest like this. But
No, they already
I'll take-
love you. I already know.
After the first few moments just now, they love me already.
Yep.
I'm touched. Hi, I'm Justin. I'm a great friend to both Ebenezer and Scott. We all went to Scott I know more longer than Ebenezer. I met Ebenezer through college, and then we have a certain friend group at college that transcends at the college, and it's we've been close ever since. But sadly, due to situations and adulting, I moved from New Jersey to Michigan, and I'm here still in Michigan. So yeah, that's why I'm not as close to them as most, but other than through communication, gaming, and texting. So yeah, I thank you for having me.
Yep. Thank you for joining. We're still close, by the way. Don't let him talk you down.
What? Yeah, we are still close.
Yeah,
But
that's for Ebenezer.
actually, oh yeah. But actually, we haven't been close for a while because last couple of weeks I've been incognito. I've been busy with life and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's just say a lot of things happened that affected me mentally and physically. That recently I got into therapy. I had some dark thoughts appearing to me recently, and so I was like, I need help. I'm sort of alone in Michigan a bit. I have some coworkers that are my friends, but I don't. They're not at the point of level of closeness like Ebenezer and Scott that I would confide to them about stuff like this. So I need a professional help for that. So yeah. Also, I've been I've been also going out a lot with them to parties. Like literally the last couple weekends, back to back, I've been going to Halloween parties and drinking and socializing, which for me is a hard stuff because I am an introverted, social anxiety induced dude. But no, once I start drinking, I become extroverted with the switch somehow, and it's like really hard to do, and it's stressful and tiring to do it every weekend. So that's been going on recently. That's ooh.
As a quick side, when you said you went to therapy, did you like imagine an imaginary jar full of emotions? Did it like bottle it up inside and start to crack and spill that you need to go to therapy? Or was just like, I have a jar, it's getting kind of close to the lid, I was like, I might as well go to therapy?
For me, it was more on like there was a lot of things building up, family issues, my own self esteem was also one of them. It was like it was part of the jar, and then a huge fucking rock slash turd came up, shitted on it, and then I was like, well, fuck, I need some help. So I reached out to a guy therapist, and yeah, I had a first session with him a couple days ago on Thursday, and he was amazing. He was a reassuring dude that listens to my issues and worries, reassures me that there's things in good and bad, and that we'll get this through together. And so we wanna keep it in check, keep you in line, so that we can build you up to where I was before. So I thank him for that, and I can't wait for the process to start. It sucks though that I have to pay like $175 ish
For a
for
visit?
for a first session,
Oh, okay.
because my
Is that
deductible doesn't my deductible is at 1,000. So until I pay that amount, I have to pay a little bit of full price, a little bit, not a lot.
okay, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's weird how deductibles work like that also. It kind of feels
Mhm.
like a weird scam.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. But the reason
Yeah.
why I did say that is because previously, Ebizir and I stated that therapy is a little bit overused, and we had to justify going to therapy. So we
Mm.
both justified that we had to wait for the bottle to be on the verge of cracking. Like, you're trying to squeak out a fart, and you're like, I'm not sure if I can make it to the bathroom in time, right?
Yeah.
I
So
can
we had
see
to
it,
make sure
yeah.
that your jar was just at that level where it's like, yeah, I think it's gonna burst soon, and then you can go. And now it's okay. So now you justified it, so it's okay now.
Yeah, because it was building up to it, but it wasn't to the breaking point until a giant shit turd came in my life recently that ended up crashing the bottle. I'm like, I I was so down. Like, um, I was at the point where I wanted to die. Like, I was thinking about, like, I was crying and shit, and it was not healthy at all. And my emotional support, which is you guys and some other friends at New Jersey, are at New Jersey and not here. So it's harder. Even with family, I can't. There's only certain things I can talk about, and so I actually need someone to talk to about this. No one late at all. Just someone like a third party who's knowledgeable, professional, and knows their shit about this. So I had to like pull the trigger on that, and I think it's worth it.
I think so too. That's a smart way to go about it.
Hmm. But also like other than therapy, I've been doing other stuff as well. I've been journaling. Uh, I'm not in. I don't know if you mentioned the camera, but on the camera I have a journal.
Way to
I
describe it to the camera.
It's like a leather journal. I got this from Amazon. Has like a little black pen, ink pen, and it's leather, and it has like days parts on the top, and then it has memo number on the side. But it's like a whole journal thing, and I'm on entry number 18. So I write one later today. But my first journal entry was probably October 30th, 2024. That was my first entry.
Fucking consistent, dude.
Okay.
Yes.
So, dear listener, if anyone ever goes to raid Justin's house and go to his room,
That's
you know exactly where to find his journal to leave your mark in his history.
my diary. Stop. Like I wrote some secret stuff in there.
It's manly, I swear.
That's manly,
It's-
yeah, manly secrets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's manly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I talk about football.
Yeah.
women.
Protein. Exactly.
But yeah, that's the one of the things I've been doing recently that helped me going through this like certain potential crisis.
Yeah.
Because the therapy, I I planned for it for like the first week of November, but I didn't get it until like I said a couple of days ago, which sucks. So from then on, I had to do stuff that helps me positively like build me up or keep me sane.
Yeah.
Journaling was one of them. Another thing was just doing stuff that I like to do when even before it is like my comfort zone. So, kung fu movies. Come on, I'm a big fan of Jackie Chan and also any other kung fu martial arts fighting stuff. So I would be watching them, just like keep watching and pretending like, oh, that's so cool and fun. Like imagining in his shoes of all these stunts and choreography, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of in my happy mood. And also playing some music and playing some games. I also didn't jerk off for a good chunk either. Porn was not on the table at all, and I was clearing my mind. I was like fucking. I was like angel ascending up to the
Yeah.
heavens.
The release.
No nut clarity at all for like a couple weeks and then I gave up. But we'll talk to that later. But
He's the happiest one. I don't
I
know.
was the happiest one, but then something succumbs to me, and then I felt. But I've been moderated for a good chunk. And then also I've been talking to another girl.
Ooh.
I
Yeah.
say, since the start in Michigan, and online dating and online apps, it's good for a certain part, but also it sucks. Dating sucks, and
Yeah.
it's better to meet people in person. But dating apps are like hard because you can get it's similar to a Seinfeld scene. You can get a girl's number, but you can't hold a girl's number. You know what I mean?
That was deep.
I didn't. Okay, because like I can get a girl's number easily,
Yeah.
but to hold a conversation and then like have interest to keep, getting to know each other better, that's the hard part. So I feel like
True.
if you don't try to arrange a date or do FaceTime or call, it's hard, especially the person's schedule and stuff like that. And it makes you be self-conscious saying, are you getting catfish, or is this person just liking you because you're just another person that wants interest or attention? So it's hard. And I'm at this point now, like, it is what it is. Like, if you got number, but if you're still talking like here and there, I think it's fine. And when the time comes, it's hopefully as well. If not, there's other fish in the sea, and you just have to just keep swimming.
Exactly.
You got a very zen approach now. A month and a half ago, this would have been a whole different answer.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Well, it reminds me because I just turned 26 this month. This is November.
Yeah.
And it happened on election day. So it was the best. It was not the best, but it was like a good day, but also a bad day. Stressful for politics and stuff like that. And people say, vote, keep voting. I get so many calls during that day.
Like, happy birthday. So did you go to the box?
Yeah. It's like, hey, happy birthday. Did you vote? No? Go vote right now.
Both those candles get back.
Yeah. Absolute cinema, I guess. But yeah, that's what's been I've been going through recently in life. My updates. Because we actually haven't talked for a long time because of that, and I'm happy to get you guys up to speed somewhat.
Yeah, we had like a month period dry spell where the three of us haven't talked to each other. Because we usually have gaming sessions with the three of us.
Yeah.
The
Well,
gaming sessions are mostly fucking League and then another game of some sorts.
Dear listener, he's not wrong. I'm sorry you have to hear from him like this.
And you know who's the one who's got the League part? This guy! Because we all fucking hate it, but we all love it. Because we all know how to play it. Because it's addicting.
The self-punishment. That's all it is.
League of Legends is addicting, but also a shitty game. I can't stop playing it, so don't do it.
Well, I just want to say my quick life update of what's been going on so far is I was at work and I put out a sign that says like, hey, line up outside here for, whatever. And so I was picking up the sign and my hand brushed against the sign. It's plastic. But I'm not sure what I did, but I feel like I stabbed my hand into the plastic and I have some sort of like microplastic stuck in my finger because it's like low-key red swollen, but I can't find any point of entry. And I don't think it's a bruise because it probably would have been like turned in different by now. And I don't know what it is because I feel like there's definitely a piece of microplastic that's stuck in my finger that I might have to live with from now on. And hopefully my body like rejects it and gets rid of it because it's like low-key swollen.
What?
How bad is it?
It's not that bad.
Can
It's
you
just slightly.
describe it?
It's on my
Just-
ring finger, and it's right next to the nail, like right above the nail, before the knuckle. That space between the nail and the knuckle of the joint of the phalanges.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it discolored?
Or is it?
It's slightly red. It's just a little bit red. I'm not gonna show the camera because I'm trying to describe it for the audio listeners.
Well, for our, our
yeah.
dear listeners, a professional MD doctor.
Yeah, exactly. So they want to know
astrophysicist.
exactly
Yeah.
the pinpoint accuracy of the finger. Give us the bone number or
And I
bone
know
name.
they have aphantasia just like me, so they had to say everything in discreet detail.
I'm sure if you're for our listener, if you're if you're a doctor, can you put his scans in the chat for us?
Yeah, can you
See
put that
if
in the
it's-
comments? Like, we'll make that the top pinned comment.
I mean, my finger's fine. It feels fine. It's just that I know it's slightly swollen because I'm looking at my other hand. My other hand looks perfectly fine, and it's not
Well,
red.
What if it's
So
not fine? What if you're gonna
Yeah.
lose a finger?
I don't
What
think
if it's
so.
like
There's
plastic
still
poisoning?
circulation.
PP.
If I go into like septic shock, which is basically like infected shock, where the bacteria goes into your bloodstream and it makes everything go crazy because it's
Yeah.
not supposed to be there, then that's a problem. But so far, I think I'm pretty good. It's almost been a week. Happened, I think, on Monday or Tuesday. So we'll find out. If you know where to find me.
If you've seen him in the next couple of weeks and he's not, in the news.
Dear listener,
I
I
won't
guess
be
we're
in the
making
news.
it to 2 more
make it
episodes.
to the
Is that how
news.
much life you have left in you?
No. I'll make it. I'll make it.
I hope so.
We gotta finish the first season before we.
We'll
We
make
need
it.
to-
We'll make it. Don't worry. I'll be fine.
After how many episodes? We need you to stay alive. Keep editing this.
How about you,
So I-
Ebenezer? What's
How about
good?
you, Ebenezer? We need to hear about
I
you.
just been studying, doing a lot of animation work for classes and whatnot. It's been nice, but I have been having terrible sleep. So last
Same, brother.
episode, me and Scott made a deal. I was like, 8 hours is pointless. Just get 7 hours and 15 minutes. And he's like, no, it'll change your life. Since that day, I tried to get 8 hours. Consecutively, I've gotten less each day. And so I'm sure Scott has, this is his 4-part plan to ruin my life. Because I can't even get 7 hours of sleep anymore. And I don't know why.
It's
So,
because
dear
you're
listen-
trying so hard to try to sleep 8 hours, you can't fall asleep. That's your problem.
Dude, you're getting like anxiety pressure just to sleep, maybe.
I have a very active mind when I'm trying to sleep. And so the earlier I go to bed, I'm just like, damn, there's all this stuff I gotta do. I was like, oh, what about this? And then it's already an hour and a half. Like, dear listener, I know you know what I'm talking about. You're in bed, you know. You gotta wake up early for work. But like for the full hour, you were supposed to be asleep by then. You already just like watched the full episode in your head. And you're like, damn, I'm still up. And then you're like, should I check my phone? But then like, I might be
God.
more awake. And then you check your phone anyway, and you're like, it's fucked.
You should try to lessen your blue screen of technology and stuff. Just have like a deep darkness room.
I read before I go to bed. I am very much going into my old man life cycle when I
You're
try
the
to go to
youngest
bed.
out of the three of us.
That's so
What do you
true.
mean? I'm the oldest.
You don't no.
What do you mean?
You got it
Dear
wrong.
listeners, just letting you know, I'm the oldest out of our whole group.
Now,
I'm hearing this slander of stuff from this guy, the youngest.
dear listener, age is a concept. You know where you really grow old is in the
Oh
mind.
my god! Get
It's in
this
the
guy
noggin.
off the plane. Throw him out the window. Cause I'm dealing with old man shit at the moment, and he's not.
All I'm trying to say, is that I just use my brain so much. I know it's because of how smart I am, and my brain is just too big for my head.
Yeah, and you're a big dick. Okay, all right, man. Okay.
I know, dear listener, you have the same problem too. We suffer from our gifts.
You hear this guy, listeners, viewers, chats. Oh my god.
Other
Take
than
this with a
that-
grain of salt.
The week's been good.
I suggest maybe like getting some sleeping pills because I'm actually using sleeping pills to help me fall asleep.
I don't like them because then I need them. That's what I'm afraid of. It's like, I need them now to go to sleep.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it does help. It's helped there for a reason. If it doesn't work, then that's something different. I don't know. You need to see a doctor for that.
I go to my doctor. He's like, I think you're on meth. He goes, what?
Yeah, I think you've been snorting like cocaine instead of actual pills.
I might just try to do like an extra workout or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something to make me more tired. Maybe I just have someone knock me out. Me and my brothers are very much like, we are not like, if this was the days of like the witch trials and you're like, I have an elixir for you, my family would be like, we're good. If we want to heal, we'll choose to heal ourselves. So like I could take a pill to solve my problem, but I trust my body.
That
You-
sounds like an addict. Actually,
no,
when you
no, no.
say it
Look,
like
look,
that.
look. I just know me and my body. We made a pact, all right? Look, if he dies, I die, cause that's the deal. So if I'm tired,
Yeah, because you both are connected.
that's what you would think. It's a negotiation.
What?
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 Hear me out. Hear me out. Cause like for
Okay, let you
example,
cook. Okay, cook.
so for example, all right. Sometimes your body doesn't want to do what your mind wants to do. So you got to negotiate yourself a lot of times. A perfect example is like, say you have to study for a test, right? Mentally, like I gotta study if I'm gonna get the test. But your body doesn't want to sit there for an hour and a half and watch you stare at a screen. So this is where you negotiate, Let's study 45 minutes. We take a break of something the body likes to do, like moving around, a little exercise, grab a snack, energy, that kind of thing. That's how all of life, well, at least when you're like an individual person, I think. I think that's how it goes. Because I remember taking a psychology class about the whole like ego thing, and I've kind of thought I liked the whole concept because I was like, oh, I'm not crazy. This is some extent of how it works, where it's like you have to negotiate with yourself, not like it's an actual person and you're like a stand user and you're like, okay, I want to use the power, but like your body doesn't always want to do what your mind wants to do, and I think a lot of people would just be like, I'll do what I want to do, and then you burn out and you're like, why won't it work? It's because you're not negotiating with yourself.
But if you get shot or injured, doesn't your mind say you have to survive?
Well, that's different, all right? Look, you're not crazy, all right? If you get
That's
shot,
what I was getting at. I
your
was
body
trying
will
to
be in pain.
say.
But to the monks who defied the odds and they don't feel pain when they get like, shot or something. I'm no professor, but to my dear listener who's a PhD and
Right.
I'm
With a
sure you know
PhD and master degree and doctor, he
in
knows the physical
doctoring.
body. And is it not? Oh no, the doctor is like its own thing. My bad.
Well, it's a doctorate in a field of study.
He's a PhD in doctoring.
Yeah,
All the
that's the
doctors.
Oh, it's
issue.
a master or doctorate. Yes,
But
that's what I was
you
trying
need
to
to
go
pick the
at.
field of study.
It's a master of doctoring. What are you
That,
talking about?
that is the field. He's doctoring.
I'm sorry.
He's doctoring. It's a verb too. Doctoring.
Exactly. Dear
Not a
listener, he just
noun.
doesn't get it. Us educated types.
You can tell this is why my old man brain is not working. I don't like. Yeah.
Look, I'm telling you, it's true. It works. You do it
So,
too. You just don't do it to that extent of level where you think about it. A lot of the stuff is nonverbal.
is this different than an inner monologue where you're talking to yourself?
Oh, 100%, yeah. I think an inner monologue is more for like the theatrical needs that you need to obtain with yourself. So like, for example, I journal myself and I love it. And that's like a theatrical mood where it's like you're talking with yourself and it helps kind of consolidate your mind, which is great. But your body doesn't always need to do that for all the things of your life. For example, you're not gonna write a letter to yourself that you want cereal, and your body's like, I can slide that. You know, your
Yeah.
body would just grumble if you're hungry. And you're like, okay, I
Yeah.
think I should eat.
I can see that. But what if you say, like, I want to go sleep, but then your body says, no, I'm horny. What are you gonna do?
Well,
Yeah, I negotiate.
you look at the moon, you tear off
You
your
look
clothes, and look like they did in the old that you.
at the moon, clear sky, and you're like, no, I won't.
You transcend the
that?
mortal
But-
plane. And
Yeah,
you,
but like, if it happens, my mind's like this.
Time to play the game.
That was a soundbite of Mark. Was it Mark A or something? Currently trending meme guy saying time to play the game.
You're a
Beautiful voice.
memologist.
you
It's
are our
funny 'cause-
resident memologist, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the older one too, so you guys should know about this. I
Huh.
have it like you go through TikTok and like Instagram reels and stuff like that.
You
Mostly
go through the
TikTok.
social medias to find out these memes, and then I find
Yeah,
out these
'cause-
memes from you.
Yeah, because okay, dear listeners and viewers, I'm more like tech savvy and social media ish with stuff. So is our other friends. These two, oh my god,
Oh,
they're
whoa.
slowly they slowly are getting into it, but won't. For example, Scott. It took him so long to have a Facebook account. all the time.
All right, here, listen.
And then
I,
the moment
avoiding the
he
black
does,
magic,
it's like
that's
there's no
all.
need. There's no need for it anymore.
I just
perfectly
Like
don't
I don't need
see.
to
normal.
have it.
I just don't see the need of having social media because we live in a day and age where you could post what you're doing every 10 minutes, but you really don't have to. I could just be an anonymous speck in the circle around me compared to the anonymous speck that everyone can see my moves every hour. And so I'd
My
rather
brother.
not make a Facebook account or an Instagram or X, formerly known as Twitter. I only made the Facebook account because everyone in college was like, hey, you gotta make it so we can keep in touch. And I'm like, you know what? I guess I can make that to keep in touch. I don't talk to anyone on
Yes.
Facebook. I don't talk to nobody.
Well,
but they're my friends
like-
on Facebook. So I'm like, I remember
It's just
you. You're
there.
part of my past.
Yeah, or Instagram or social media. But Scott, funny thing is, we do have Snapchat, and he's been sending Snapchat memes.
I do
Yeah.
get the
onto our
Snapchat
group
memes.
chat.
Yep.
And the thing is though, like I've seen these memes already on Instagram or TikTok, and so I'm like, damn, he's getting like 5 days late.
No, Scott, you're updating me.
Yeah,
It's
he's
okay.
updating his evidence. He doesn't have anything. It's the same thing like Scott's mindset. He doesn't have much social media. He's
I
off the grid
agree.
most of the time.
Exactly.
But he does have Instagram, but he'll use it for funnies. And then
Well-
anything else would just put like any Instagram reels or Facebook stuff on our group chat.
Because I agree with my my neighbor in the witch hunting days, Scott here, right? I don't need people knowing where I am. I don't like. I like that it's the option now, and I think I liked it initially when it was like it made you talk to people from
Yeah.
different parts of the world. Now it just feels like a big cesspool to say I'm pretty, and I feel like a lot of times you go there, you just kind of come out unsatisfied. At least that's what people tell me when they go. They're like, "Oh, I go on Instagram," and I'm like, "What do you do? Do you like say hi to old friends or something?" And go, "No, I just scroll and I look at all their lives." I'm like, "Huh, that's is that what it's for?" Yeah,
No,
No?
kind of yes and no. If they have something like a huge event or like a picture of like, oh, selfie or something like that, you say, oh, you're cool. You liked it. You can comment if you want. I just usually like pictures and say, hey, that's awesome. You went to see a movie. You with friends. You went to a different country. I like it. Just saying, hey, I'm an old friend. I think that's cool.
I don't need the world to know that I went to a movie. I feel like my mindset's always is if I want someone to know what I'm doing, then I know you enough that you already like I told you that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna go watch this. And you go, oh, okay,
Exactly.
cool. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I don't need like Jill from high school knowing that I went to a movie last Wednesday.
It's just it's like how social media is now. It's like you want for attention and likes because once you get likes, you're like, whoa, that means people notice me, and then I mean, for me also, I don't post on social media at all too. I just have the accounts to like look, to just scroll, be like a creeper something, just see how the people are and stuff.
Don't
but also
out
see
yourself like
memes.
that. You're
Alert.
normal. You're pretty normal on Instagram. I think you do what the right thing it is that most guys do. You just post pictures of like small life things and then that's it. Not every day.
Which is
not
funny,
every-
which is weird because like the only pictures I have is either from high school or the start of college, during when our
Yeah.
mothering, why do you say mother?
Mada.
Modeling. When our a little modeling photo shoots were still a thing early college because I don't know if the viewers listeners know we had when we started getting our group together we had a huge like photo shoot
Yeah.
with like modeling clothes
It
and
was
stuff
fun.
like that because
Yeah.
we were trying to get into like
Well, it's because one of our friends was into doing photography, and so we went out with them to help her do photography, and she needed people to, model. And so we were like, hey, why not? We never done it before. Let's try it out.
Yeah.
An excuse to go to the city.
Excuse to go to city,
Hang
wear
out,
good
an
clothes,
excuse to hang
and
out.
hang out. Yeah.
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 Those nice.
It was fun. It was
I will
fun.
say, out of all of us, Justin's pretty goated with the sauce.
Shut up.
Yeah. If this ever gets leaked out and you see those photos, I'm telling you.
All right. You
over.
were handsome too. You guys were handsome. You guys were like top notch. Well, out of this whole group right here, like we have another friend who's like legit, like who's the perfect match of like a ideal handsome man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true.
You'll hear his
but
voice
here-
in another episode coming up soon.
Yeah.
Don't you worry, dear listeners. We're looking out for you. Because we know you want that ear.
He will come. I'll make sure.
Thanks.
That sounds like a threat, but it's a guaranteed promise.
Oh, he loves it. Don't worry.
He loves it.
He loves it.
He wants it. Yep.
He wants to come. He wants to come.
I hope he comes. Not on the podcast.
Oh yeah,
Not
yeah.
outside. Yeah.
Right.
Oh yes. yes.
Yeah.
course.
Just making sure, guys. Just okay. But yeah, it was fun. It was a huge thing we like to do in college. Hang out, go out, eat, and then take photos. Some of those photos are good for profile pics and
They are.
work resumes and stuff like that. I've been used too. It's the same that we can't do it anymore due to incidents and issues. But it's been nice, you know, and I will say I try my best in those situations. You know, I had to, you know, you go 100 or you go 0, you know, and I try to go 100.
You know, you sound like a dad a lot of the time.
Yeah, because I'm old.
You sound like someone's dad almost.
I'm old man in the youngest body. Okay, compared to you, youngin. Yeah,
You're
I'm
not
talking to you,
old.
Ebenezer.
You're not old.
Yes, I am. 26. I have full frontal brain.
Developed.
What's that thing called? Developed lobe. With a full frontal lobe. There you go.
Lobe?
Lobe? Is it? Is
The
it
frontal lobe?
Frontal
Yeah.
lobe.
I'm
Oh,
not
it's
sure.
a lobe. You have to.
Are you sure it's
emphasize
developed?
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that we're trying to get to know you more. So I'm gonna ask you some questions.
I'm
gonna-
here to get to
I'm
know
gonna-
you two on this episode of the podcast.
I'm gonna smoothly
just-
transition into some questions that I'm gonna ask you.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. So we're gonna start easy, right?
Okay.
Soft.
Do you bite your ice cream or you lip that sucker?
So, do I bite it or suck it?
Like, do you use your lips to like eat ice cream and like your tongue and lips, or you just bite that sucker? Ice cream.
It depends on the ice cream.
You do bite ice cream.
On some, not all. What are you talking? What kind of ice cream? Like a popsicle?
Like
You
ice
lip
cream.
your ice cream?
Like like a scoop.
Like anything, ice cream in general.
There's
Because-
different types of ice cream, like gelato, water ice,
Okay, you got
popsicle.
a hard ice cream,
hard-
like a scoop.
A hard ice cream.
A scoop of ice cream.
You got a hard-boiled egg. Do you
Have
lick
a
it or do you bite it?
A hard ice cream, yes. Like a hard popsicle, like those like flavor colorful ones.
No. Like you walk up to the vendor, and the vendor you say like, I want 2 scoops of vanilla, and they give you 2 scoops of vanilla, hard ice cream,
On a cup. Okay.
not soft serve.
Oh damn it! You said it's on a cone.
Okay, you have a cone of 2 scoops of vanilla. Do you bite it, or do you use your lips and tongue to get in there?
At the same time, like
You tell me, big man.
I'm here to describe. Like, I need a situation. So the situation's not good.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, if I was holding that ice cream, I'm biting the ice cream. I'm not licking it or using my lips. I am chomping down on that like I'm eating food.
Okay, then in that sense, I'm using my lip and tongue. My teeth are sensitive. Also, viewers, listeners, I had alignments, so my teeth are a little bit more straight and better.
Got that
I
perfect
just smile
smile.
at the camera.
Real good.
Yeah, and so that was the one thing. That was the one thing. When I came to Michigan to fix my health, and that was my teeth. So my buck tooth don't have a gap.
There was a gap before?
It was a little bit gap.
There's a little bit gap.
Yeah.
Okay, you
but I
weren't
was
there for
surprised.
that time period. It's all right.
Yeah, you weren't there. I guess you weren't there. You weren't looking at my teeth. You were looking at my body. I guess.
His eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your eyes. That's what I.
Don't look at
Yeah.
me. Don't look at me like
Eyes.
that. I know I'm sexy, but stop. Okay, next question. I use my tongue and lips most of
All
the
right,
time.
next question.
I don't bite.
When you go to the bathroom to poop, are you naked or are you just like half clothes?
At my house?
Yeah, in your house.
I'm not naked. I just drop my pants.
See, I'm naked when I poop. I take everything off.
What the fuck? If you're gonna go to the shower, yeah, I can understand that.
That's when I time
But-
everything.
So every time you poop, you shower.
Every time I poop and then I shower. It's more optimal. I'm already naked.
Wow. Okay. I never. Wow. You you organize every session to take a shower. Wow.
You poop in the
How
morning.
many times you poop?
When I was healthy, twice a day.
Yeah.
But nowadays, just
So you-
once.
So you shower twice a day before, but now you shower once a day.
Well, you don't have to always poop in the shower. Sometimes you just shower. But I'm just saying, I try to schedule it.
That's what you're trying to say. Like you're having like a combo meal, like a pair. You can't poop without taking a shower, or you shower, you can't take a poop.
No,
You know what I'm
it's an and/or statement, not just an and statement.
I'm sorry. I'm. It's a coding mechanism for me, I guess.
That's why I was thinking coding too.
yeah.
I was
You
like, oh,
can't,
this
you
is like
can't
that
have
if
one
else
without the
statement.
other. Okay, but no, I just dropped my pants. I'm not naked. If I do get naked, that's when the poop hits hard. You
Oh, that's
know?
when your
Like,
toes are curled.
that's when you're like, oh, you're hugging for dear life, holding to something, squeezing on, and your body is like, you better hold on, and you just like, oh, like a
You know, we'll install a wall mount for you, Justin.
Yeah, there's like
You
a
got some
handlebar with a
grip.
grip imprint.
every
where it's-
every like roommates, you have a toilet, especially for me, that says, here's a holder, like a two,
Yeah.
like
Just see grip marks.
the
in
grip
middle.
marks everywhere. And you're outside the room, you hear like, and then like this guy's holding for dear life. Good luck, man.
What's been the Taco Bell?
Yeah, it's fucking Thursday, guys. Viewers, I also like Taco Bell.
He does.
He does like Taco Bell.
religiously almost. I don't get it. Taco Bell's not even that good.
When I used to work at Target, there was a Taco Bell near it, and that would be my meal during my breaks. So I like Taco Bell, and it's, hey, I'm not saying it's healthy, but you know, some of the foods are kind of like attractive in terms of like they say, yo, that looks good, you know, that looks practically delicious. So yeah. So, but recently I have
Yep.
not been eating Taco Bell.
It's doing
That's good.
wonders. I can tell. You no longer have
My
that.
skin's flawless.
Yeah.
I'm moving up in the world. Who knew that Taco Bell, not the therapy or anything, is holding me back?
Get that twinkle in your eye now.
People never guess it.
Okay, next question.
Well, actually, I'm kind of curious about Epinger's answer for that because I don't know his answer.
Oh, it's definitely. I think I'm in the same camp as you, Justin. If we're like dropping a boss, then everything has to go. You
Yeah.
know, like give me something to hold on to. But
We'll put one for you. You use my toilet as well.
Yeah.
Come on, join in.
but if it's a light spring, then I'm just dropping the shorts. But I like to aim it in the morning because you could just shower right after. Because that makes sense. Like, because you're supposed to. I thought the logic is when you wake up, the poop that you need to do, if your body agrees with like the time you ate or whatever, it should poop in the morning because you slept like for
Yeah.
a long ass time, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
But if you poop in the middle of the day, then that's just a disservice because you're just gonna walk around with that poop booty feel, you know?
That's
'Cause you
only if
never-
it's bad. But you
even
have
when
no
it's not
choice to it
bad.
sometimes.
I feel like when you poop in the middle of the day and you have to like you're somewhere, you're never truly clean no matter how many times you wipe.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
blame you. Like there's some times where like you feel like like even if you fart a little bit and you feel like you shit yourself, you look down, it's not there. You're like, what was that?
Right?
Or it's like the one wipe and you're like, it's all clean.
See, that's crazy. There's some people who do the one wipe philosophy. Oh my gosh.
I don't know about that one.
Okay,
Jake.
I have a question. Wait, I have a question then. When you
Okay.
guys go to a public toilet, right?
Yeah.
Are you the people who put like paper towels, not paper towels, toilet papers on the lid
Oh
and
yes.
then poop? Or you
Yes.
just go straight in?
Yeah, I do. To get that protective barrier between my cheeks
Yeah.
and the toilet.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm afraid of space monkeypox from
Space
whoever sat on that.
STDs or
Yeah.
like HIVs up your butt because someone sat and shit there.
I just think because it's never clean. Because I think if I had to clean a McDonald's bathroom, I think, man, I hate my job. I ain't cleaning all of this.
I'm gonna be honest. If it looks clean, I'll drop it if I'm like really hairy to go. Like you know, like you came in, your stomach's about to go. You don't have time. If it looks clean enough, I do it. But if not, if I can hold it, I'll do like the toilet paper, like 3 slides.
You trust the American society too much. If this was like Japan or something, that's a different story.
I know, but like when you have to go, I had to go. I don't want to shit myself. I had to. But I've heard some people would like stand like on top of it and do like
Oh my
Super
gosh,
squat?
a goblin
they
squat.
squat it. Yeah, one of my coworkers told me he had a guy who did that. And I'm like, dude, how are you aiming well? He said he doesn't. He just goes naked from
Yeah,
the
you just
bottom.
go aim down.
Like you have to hope the
Oh
shot.
my gosh.
Dude, you're fucking crazy.
You know, I should try that. That's a novel idea. Save some time, save
The
some paper.
squat?
Yeah.
That reminds me, when I was like, oh god, when you mentioned like aiming for you aim your shit? I just sit and shit. I don't aim it.
I mean,
why I was
I aim
like-
for the water.
I hope so.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I don't aim for the lid or
Yeah.
the backside of the toilet. That's why I was like, whoa, what do you mean you aimed?
When he's
Because
sitting
it's like
down, he's aiming to go around the whole perimeter
Yeah.
to spiral down.
The ice cream.
Yeah.
You're on top of like the flusher, so you're aiming right there. That's what I was. That was what my first head of like that popped up to me. You said I aimed. I'm like, what do you mean you aim?
Because I need a lot of toilet bowl room. Is what I noticed. I'm one of those like old people where it's like my balls will always touch the water. So I'm always like I gotta aim for the back of the water. So that
Your
way.
balls are not sagging.
That's
that
packing
they
heat.
touch the water.
Oh my god.
Because when it's hot, it's usually the morning. Because you wake up, you have like that subtle wood, and so I'm like, okay. I was like, I gotta make sure the water level doesn't reach.
Damn,
Oh
Daniel.
god. Okay. It reminds me of like the time. Okay, for this, it reminds me of the time of a meme I saw that was really disturbing, which is a guy who's pooping and it's an animation. The poop goes down from his butt, and then water splashed up. But then the water becomes a human being. It kisses balls and tickles it and tickles it. It goes down. It's a gift. I think I showed it to you guys one time in the group chat.
Yeah, I think I know what
Like,
you're
it
talking about. Yeah.
That's exactly what I think of everything. So every time he poops, his balls are so low that the water
Yeah.
it touches it kisses it,
Yeah.
and jiggles, or like tickles it.
Oh god.
Okay, next question. Next
That's
question.
accurate.
Okay, next question. This Ebenezer and I answered this one before, so before you think it's weird, just give us an answer.
Wait, are
And-
these questions like mandatory for each guest, or you guys?
Well, if you're the first time, I'm going to ask you these questions. The
Okay.
viewers gotta know who you are.
I like Ebenezer's questions of stuff, like his viewers. In case you don't know, Ebenezer has a lot of questions, and he's really creative. He done Dungeon Masters for hosting for D&D sessions. We had a huge game called Case Files,
Okay, so
and he has scenarios planned, and I always love his questions in terms of that.
Yes, he was the
Thank
most creative out of all of us.
Thank you.
Okay, this is the only time I'll be kissing your ass.
When I get my Golden Globe, I'll remember to thank you. And then I'll.
Yeah, make sure you cite this episode.
Yeah, cite this episode exactly at this time. Yeah.
I'll go to my
Justin.
my friend with the hugest dick. That's right, ladies. Hugest dick.
Oh, no.
Okay, so the question is, if your nudes got leaked, would you care?
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah.
My nudes got leaked.
Yeah.
Is my face a part of it?
Oh yeah, like your
Oh,
cock
yeah.
and balls, head, shoulders, knees and toes, everything.
Caught exposed.
Yep.
Would I care?
Would you care?
I think at the time, like give it like 5 days, I would care. But then after therapy and other stuff, I don't think I would care.
Okay.
That's my realistic answer because I think I would care. I would say no, but like when I think honestly, like yeah, because someone could look, someone could view, and stuff like that. Not my fault that it got leaked, but at the same time, people see my body and like it's just me in like 2025. Look at me now. I'm jacked.
So your biggest concern is so someone like goes, "Ah, is this you?" And you go, "No, I'm bigger."
Yeah, exactly. They see me like that's not you, right? I'm like, oh, I used to
If
be.
you're just full crunk voice. Oh no.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
how about not? Like,
Flex a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
No, it's not.
yeah, but look at me now. Yeah, so like I said, I would care in a few couple days, but then I wouldn't.
I think that's a healthy response.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
because Ebenezer and I both agreed that we wouldn't give a shit.
Oh,
We're just like, it's over. It's not that it's over. It's like it's whatever.
It's over, guys. My
Like-
dick's on the web.
Yeah, they
Look,
they
it's-
took the time and effort to do it. Like it's
Right.
whatever. Yeah.
I think if it was the 90s, maybe it would be a little more different. But it's because it's the 2000s are the 21st century, as we've recently learned. You know, there's a lot of nudes already out there, so I feel like in the sea of nudes,
Who to judge? Because we see
Alright.
naked bodies. Anyone can look at a naked body. I know on the internet.
now if they did like a crazy edit or something, I
They
I don't.
Photoshop
Yeah.
a huge abs onto your stomach, big long dick, and then you just look like a K-pop model. And you're like, "That's you." And you're
I'd be like, oh no, is this Rule 30? Is this Rule 34 or something?
If it exists, there's porn of it. That's the Rule 34.
You saw there was I can't remember if it's real or not. Like some guy tweets like, "Hey, is Rule 34 real? Like whatever, if it exists, it's on it." And he goes like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Well, I'm not on it." And he goes, "Not yet." And then it's like a picture of the guy.
Yeah!
He goes, "Hey, take
Yeah,
that down."
I saw it. Yeah,
You can't
It's
draw
like,
me. that way.
Can't draw me. It says no. Now you're on there, and
Let's do it.
there's a bunch of it of like a random person.
Oh, that's so good.
I know.
Okay.
So just be careful about your digital footprint, guys.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
But these next two questions are going to involve. They're going to really need you to use all of your frontal lobe to answer these questions. Okay.
Hey, my brain's been fully fronted ever since the start of this episode, so we're going strong.
All right. I'm glad you're locked in. So this question is: imagine a child was born in a blue world, and everything
my
around him
God.
is blue. Right?
Not
Oh,
this
no.
question.
Would he lose the ability to see other colors because all he sees is blue? Or is everything blue, but he still sees other colors?
It sounds like a similar question I heard, like a famous by like Jay Slat and the Machinima old stuff. Like, would you get infinite amount of bacon and no games?
Yes, I know that one.
A similar question like that. I don't know how it goes, but
Because
So
the
you're saying-
question is basically like, would the human body adapt to lose the ability to not see blue or see everything but blue? Because all you see is blue, so why would you need other colors? Or would it just be like, you see blue and other colors because you still have the ability? You wouldn't lose it.
well, first of all, blue is one of my favorite colors, so it's a bit. I wouldn't mind seeing blue, but then you'd be seeing like Avatar, blue people, blue things. So I don't know if it loses the interest or color or attraction to it. But I think so. You either look at everything blue or you see blue and everything.
Like everything around you is blue. So would you lose the ability to see other colors because everything around you is blue? Or you still see other colors because you still have that ability? Why would you lose it?
You said everything is blue.
Everything is blue.
Everything
Inside
is blue.
and outside,
Everything.
everything
Like
is
the whole
blue.
walls, the world, the sun,
Oh, yeah. Oh
the
yeah,
car.
everything is blue.
But you're saying is that it's either everything's blue or it's blue and everything else.
Everything is blue and everything else is blue.
Then you see everything blue.
So you wouldn't see other colors.
No. Don't give me the silent treatment and look at me like I'm funny. Like you're saying.
No. I'm not giving you the silent treatment. I'm waiting for Ebenezer to respond.
This doesn't back you up. Could you ask? This is Nimrod.
Whoa! Okay, see, that's what I was waiting for. Because
You
I was on the
provocated me.
argument that you would not be able to see anything because everything is blue, so you wouldn't need to see other colors. But Ebenezer was like, hey, you wouldn't lose that ability because why would you lose that ability?
Hear me
You
out,
said
alright?
everything's blue already.
Yes.
Not you can't see blue. Not you see blue. It's everything already is blue.
Yeah, you're in this room. Everything you could possibly look at, they've made it blue. The people who
Yes.
walk in, they're dressed in blue, they're painted in blue.
Yes.
You add the effect that everything is blue.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You're raised in this environment, and then say whatever, 20 years later, they let you out, and you're now out in the world. Did your vision now just delete all the colors? So now you would see the world as blue?
No.
Exactly.
You just
See,
saw it as blue because
Look at-
everything you saw was blue at the
dear
time.
listener, you see that? You see, he tried to provocate me.
No,
and
no,
he
no,
failed.
no, no.
Oh.
You just wouldn't see the
that's
other
why
colors.
You're the young one. See, we hear these questions. My frontal brain is walking. It's locked in.
You wouldn't
Yeah,
see the
well,
other
like-
colors because all you see is blue.
Don't let Scott trick you, dear listener, right?
No.
I'm sorry, listeners, if you fell for it. I'm here. I'm your clarity. I'm the older one to save us. Okay, next question.
Okay, sure.
Next question.
The next
Well placed
question.
question, Scott.
The next question is, why do tigers have stripes?
Why don't you bring it all our laundry, Scott? You know.
This is an important question.
I don't. What do you mean? Why do tigers have stripes?
Why do tigers have stripes?
Isn't
You can
that
look it
how
up if you need to. I already explained it in the last episode, which you didn't listen to, which is fine. And in fact, I also said the previous one in the second or third episode, which you listened to, is fine.
First of all, dear listener viewers, I was hurt. I didn't say I did. They told the group that they're doing a podcast. I just never got. I was busy with other stuff to watch it until recently. So I'm fresh, clear as my brain when doing this episode. But going back to the question, why do tigers have stripes? I have no clue. I thought it's just genetics, like how, whatever their DNA and stuff is born.
Well, why would you think it would have stripes?
I don't know.
Again, you can look it up if you
Like,
need to.
I don't want to look it up.
Okay.
We're doing this. We're doing this live.
Live and raw.
Can you tell me the answer?
All right, Ebenezer, you tell them.
So this schmuck over here goes and tells me, "Oh, tigers have stripes because it breaks their silhouette." I was like, "Oh yeah, for hunting? Well, they're fucking orange. What's the point of breaking up your silhouette if you're fucking orange in the jungle?" Right?
See the problem?
This
This guy thinks Garfield is running around through the forest with stripes on because it's gonna be incognito, but it's not like a giant orange cat.
Oh.
It's the only orange in the fucking jungle, right? It's not like even in a bushel of like
My
orange
God,
flowers.
Dude, I was thinking of fucking Tigger the Tiger from fucking Winnie the Pooh.
Exactly.
Yeah, tigers have stripes.
That doesn't make any sense. I think they failed. You know, like how like
Wait, hold on.
bird grows.
You thought of a cartoon tiger and not a real life tiger in a scenario?
Yeah,
What?
I haven't seen a tiger and a lion for a long time. I need to go see a zoo or
All
see
right.
an animal documentary.
You're coming with us to the zoo.
The next trip.
We both decided to ask the zookeeper why they have stripes to find out the most. We're gonna ask
They're
the
so
source.
orange. They're so orange, Scott. I'm looking at tiger pictures right now. They're so orange. It's sitting on grass. His silhouette is clear as day. Right?
At least you guys were actually thinking about tigers. I was thinking of a fictional cartoon. That's where my head is. I haven't seen
God.
an animal in a long time, nor went to a zoo.
I
Or
think
seen
most
it
people haven't
in
gone to a zoo in a minute.
Okay.
And that's why tigers have stripes.
I hate you.
Now you know.
I'm kidding. I
They
don't
need to
hate
be
you.
fixed. That's all. That's all I'm saying. They need to be fixed. We have the technology. We
I
can make
hope
them green.
so. We can make it green.
We can
Green
just make 'em green.
tigers.
We can. You see like all the genetic alterations they do to bugs. Like remember that one with the mosquito? They altered the protein in a mosquito so it can't pierce the skin with its whatever its nose.
Really?
The sucker.
Yeah, we have the technology. If the tigers want to hide in the jungle, let us know. We will turn you green. But don't lie to us and say you're gonna break your silhouette with these black ass stripes. All right?
Wow. You know what I say to that? Let the tigers tiger, okay?
Let the tigers tiger.
Let the tigers tiger.
You're
Wait, let
holding
them
us back,
tiger
Scott,
in.
from science.
No.
We can perfect them.
Oh my god. Can't believe it. Wow.
These are good questions.
I hate it.
I'm glad you got to know Justin a little bit more because there's a lot more questions we could ask you. You know, a lot of things that really get in the deep of the lingo of Justin.
Yes, but as of now, I think it's almost close enough that, you got a first taste of me. Little old me, Justin.
Okay. Well, we're gonna wind it down as we usually do. Very calm and collected.
Very calm and collective.
Yeah. And I'll go first. I will say last episode I recommended Germa 985. He's a G. And so to follow up that, I'm gonna say you should watch star_underscore on YouTube.
Underscore.
Yeah. It's basically like that mark you put on the keyboard, the underbar. And his other name is Nix, Niichts, as his previous name. But star underscore, I'm gonna say underbar from now on. Star underbar. All
You're
right.
confusing the listeners. Come on now.
He's a great guy. Jerma made a lot of videos with him in the past, but Star has his own editing style, which is pretty funny and really good. And he hates it because he thinks he's not good enough, but he actually is good enough. But don't take my word for it. You should watch it yourself. He used to make Team Fortress 2 videos until he got stuck down that rabbit hole and was like, I gotta leave. And then the audience was like, where's Team Fortress 2? And so he became a Twitch streamer playing Overwatch when Overwatch was very popular. And then Overwatch fell. So now he kind of just does his own thing. And yeah, that's my recommendation. You should give him a shot. He's good.
Dang, he says Jackie Chan is an 8 out of 10.
Yes. The reason why is because if you watch that video, everything was an 8 out of 10 back in the day. So his joke argument was like, PS2 graphics was an 8 out of 10. And now everything's an 8 out of 10. Like everything in life is an 8 out of 10 for the time
You think
period.
so? Yeah.
You could say about your penis, 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. That honestly, I would take that. That's a really good score, I feel like. That's a really good score.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, that's a B. That sounds like a B.
Right? 8 out of
Yeah,
10.
coming from an Asian parents, a B is okay.
Not
Are you
my
sure?
parents. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
That's not how TV depicted it for me.
You're racist. Unlike typical Asian parents, B is okay. C is the C. That's when it's over.
You know what they say? You can't get a C because it's for China.
We're not China.
That's why you can't get a C. You never heard of that?
No.
No.
I remember distinctively elementary. My friend was like, why can't he get a C? He goes, oh, he's Asian. He goes, what do you mean? He goes, C's for China. They left China. And I was like,
I get it.
Ha 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 ha.
Nice,
Racist.
Ron.
See, you don't get it. See,
No,
you don't,
no. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Hey, guys! Here's something.
At the
Hey.
time, it made sense.
There it
Don't
is.
give me no
Hey,
Disney laugh
there.
track. You
They get
all
it.
get out of here.
No. It's actually this.
It's one of those things that kids said that you're just like, you didn't question. You're just like, oh, okay. Like how blue raspberry is a fruit. You'd be like, oh yeah, of course, because it's blue raspberry Kool-Aid.
I get it.
Did you guys not have a childhood? What's going on here?
No, I got it. We got it.
We got it.
I'm
We got
older
it.
than you.
Dear
got
listener,
it.
as I look at their
You're
faces,
younger.
they do not.
No, don't tell them lies. We got it.
Don't say that.
We got it.
We get it. We just don't think the joke landed strongly.
It's not supposed to be funny though. It's supposed to be real. That's the part.
Okay. What? Okay. You know what? I'll start. What I recommend for the viewers is the Dynasty Warriors series. Recently, Dynasty Warriors Origin, their next new game coming out in January. I think the 22, or something in January. They released a demo for it, and it's a little bit different. It's a little bit harder than their usual hack and slash games. Has more tactical elements, and morale is actually important compared to before. So you can't just kill a bunch of soldiers. You actually have to move around the map to help save your allies and stuff like that. It kicked my ass. It's more different than before. The last Dynasty Warriors was 8. I played. 9 wasn't good. Empires 9 was sort of good, but not really, from what I heard. So hopefully this is a new, clean spin-off take on the Dynasty Warriors franchise, because they've been standstill because they can only do so much with the same storyline, and hack and slash genre can only get like revolutionized and new ideas can be brought up to it just for so long. So that's why you said Dynasty Warriors Origin instead of Dynasty Warriors 10. So I do recommend it. It's free download on consoles and PC. Yeah, that's what I recommend. That's what I've been playing recently.
Nice.
Not bad.
Ebenezer?
Well, dear listener, I know you've been waiting for mine, so let me clear your mental palate from the recommendations you were giving.
Are they really waiting for Ebenezer the whole time? Is he the most important one?
Of
Is
course
this the hot
not.
takes?
Of course not, dear
You get the
listeners. We
hot
wink at
takes,
each
man?
other. I recommend Path of Exile 2 because, first of all, it's free, which is great. Secondly, I think it's going to be the next is gonna be the next like revolution for the genre. Just because I feel like video games is like kind of two camps now. You either play just a story and you're in and out, like you play God of War, great story, you're in and out, or you're playing a game because you're trying to get to the end game, and the end game is like the real meat, and that's what you're expecting to play. Now, I think it does the second camp really well, and I think it does a good job providing all this like meat for you to play, but it's still being free. I say check it out if you have free time and if you like power scaling. It's a very dude kind of game, but I mean, you gals out there, if your testosterone's up there, take a swing. Because it's
type-
very like
Take a non-gender
a
labeled
non-gender
swing,
non-gender profiling swing.
because we do
Because
not. We support all rights, all people.
it's a very guy game. That's the thing,
Well, what's the
'Cause
gameplay like?
the
Like
gameplay is
Diablo?
it's kind of like what's the game you just recommended, Justin?
Diablo?
Dynasty
Dynasty
Warriors?
Dynasty Warriors, yeah. Not hack and slash where you're like controlling your in his like third person. It's aerial, like you have an aerial view kind of the person, but it's pretty much hack and slash concept. You're killing large groups of people who are usually weak, and then you bump into people with a lot more health who do a couple extra move sets. Granted, it just has pretty graphics, but that's like the watered down explanation of what it is. You're just killing mobs and stuff. That's why I think it's a very guy game, because like you're just destroying things and hurting people.
Right.
And yeah, because it's not like I think when I think of like games that are not like that are more neutral for people, I think of Sims, But yeah, if you're looking for a taste of bloodlust at a fractional price, I say check it out. It's worth it.
Like Diablo.
That's what
It
I
is.
just said.
That's
You
the
didn't-
ARPG, but I'm
That's
trying
not-
to. It's not Dynasty Warriors. What's the
It's
the genre called for Dynasty Warriors?
Hack and slash.
Hack and slash.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you hack
What
and
is
slash.
what is Borderlands genre called?
Shooter? A
No,
gun.
no. For the whole like you randomly pick up guns when you kill people. Isn't there a name for that? Or am I tripping? I'm thinking something else.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Looter shooter. That's what it is.
It's a looter dungeon.
Yeah. Mhm.
Wrong comparison. I'm pretty sure Path X I was like sort of like Diablo, so it's not hack and slash more likely. It's more like hack and combat because there's wizards and power magic or something. Dynasty Warriors doesn't have that.
Because I'm just watering it down. I'm imagining my recommendations for someone who doesn't play games. If you don't play anything, I'm just giving you the bare bones what I think. But yeah, because I doubt you know what I say ARPG. If I recommend that, and
You
you
can't
don't-
use those. You can't use those lingos about the actual saying it. Like
yeah, I don't even know what ARPG means. I just know that's the genre.
I thought you said like a gun name.
Exactly. See what I mean? That's why I just
So-
gave that. But hack and
Got
slash.
the ARPG. Got that kill streak.
Well, yeah, check it out. It's good. It's free. There's girl characters too, so ladies definitely play. Play it with your boyfriend. He will appreciate it.
Or play so that we can get.
Say it. Yeah, go ahead.
Nothing,
No,
nothing,
no.
no.
Go
No,
say it.
no, my brain.
I don't
just
need to
stopped.
relieve yourself.
No,
I know what you wanted to say.
I don't even play that game. That's you recommending. I never played
Ah.
Path of Exile.
Well, I just wanted to say that ARP stands for Action Role Playing Game.
Oh,
Ah.
action role playing game.
Well, there you go.
There you go. The more you
Yeah.
know.
The more
Yeah.
you know.
Good
And
thing
with
we have
that,
Scott to-
We're gonna call it a close. Thank you, Justin, for joining us for this episode.
Thanks
thank
for
you
coming.
for having me. It'd be an honor, and hopefully I could come again every couple episodes or so.
You will
Yeah.
come back. Don't you worry. We'll find it. We'll talk to your manager. We'll get it going.
Yeah, you have it on speed dial.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Justin's mom, is it cool if he comes record
She's just like, no. Unless you guys got more money, he can't come on.
Okay. Yeah. Can he come outside to play though?
No, he's grounded.
All right. Bye.
Bye, dear listener.
Bye.